this episode, Captain Steve gains a reward for walking, encounters a very strange Atlas station, which allows him to birth a new star, and gives a strange word of Pasuki. Then Captain Steve finally manages to get his remembrance seed, and gains his memories.
Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, for you guys, in the viewerverse, this is episode 16 of 16 of 16, 16, 6 cassette. And we're going to be following the Atlas path and hopefully finishing it off. I kind of thought I managed to complete it last time, but no, I haven't. I don't know whether milestones count anymore. I think I'm going to be okay visiting the actual Atlas stations. But yes, I'm just going to go and talk to some entities here. But through the power of editing, I reconvene back at something interesting at the galactic map. And let's see what it locks onto. Anomaly detected. We're heading over to another Atlas station. Let's go and hit this one up. Hopefully it's going to be the final Atlas point, I would imagine, on the Atlas path, since we actually crafted the Heart of the Sun last episode, people. Yes, episode 15 was rather riveting. If you didn't see it, hit it up. I'll put a link in the top right hand corner, people in the viewerverse. Okay, chums, well, I've arrived located by the final Atlas station. Before I go in there, though, let's go and see if we can pop a milestone or two and get it up to Galileo, just in case when we interface with the Atlas, it turns around and says, no, you're not good enough. Okay, right, it's still doing this where it's giving me free glyphs. This is pretty darn frickin' lovely, isn't it? A data injection 11 of 16. Fudging heck. Well, with this amount of injections, at least I'm free to travel. Yes, update my travel passport with all my frickin' injections. Yeah, why the fudge not? And we get lovely little stamps of glyphs and things. Right, expeditionist. Yes, I just got a badge, people, for putting one foot in front of the other. It's known as walking. Yes, and I'm getting quite good at it, as you can see there. I've got all my stars highlighted. Now we're learning the lingo by talking to these people. So I'm learning to walk and talk, people, and I'm getting badges for it. I know, it's freaking awesome, isn't it? Lovely jubbly. I do like that little hubcap on your head, my friend. Right, now we're ready to go and see the Atlas interface. So I did actually get quite a few milestones popped. Not quite 5. I don't think I've quite hit Galileo yet, but let's go and hit this up and we'll see if it actually lets me move forwards. Hold on, there's no message bubbles here, people. This is a very different, and there's nothing floating at the end. There's no Atlas. What the fudge, people? So yes, this could be the final Atlas point. Yeah, let's get some nice cinematics of me running. Look at me go. Yeah, I know, I'm freaking awesome, aren't I? Hold on, there's no pedestal or nothing. We're just going to keep running down into yonder. And look, there's loads of pedestal-y type things down here, people in the viewerverse. Oh, this is magical. This is awesome. One of them's got a beam of light coming out of it. I suppose I'm going to have to interface with that one first. All right, there we go. Let's stick an Atlas seed chamber. There you go, boom. Okay, what about this one? Why is it not doing anything? Come on. Oh, you have to wait a while. Okay, sneaky. Brilliant. Done. There we go. 2 down. Fudge loads to go. All right, fine. Okay, cool. Let's put that into there. Okay, well, this is tedious. You're thinking, it's almost like, you know, Superman's chamber where he's putting in those message crystals and things. It's kind of reminiscent of that, but kind of not as awesome. Yeah, and it takes frickin' a lifetime for it to move on to the next one. Or maybe it's just me. Have I got some kind of ADHD? I think I might have attention deficit disorder, because little things like this just really grate with me. I don't know why. Yeah, just waiting for something when it could be done quicker. There we go. Let's head on over to the centre platform here. Let's interact with this. Interactamundo, putting in the Heart of the Sun. Chickapow, clarity, truth, actuality, and what the fudge is that? Pasugi. What is that? Okay, fine. We've just learnt a new word, people. I'm going to think it means Captain Steve is awesome in Atlas language. There we go. Done. Birth a new star. Awesome. Let's hit that one up. Chickapow. Wow, galactic map. And we've got lots of shiny shinies just dropping all over the place. Brilliant. Okay, well, I just birthed a whole new freaking universe. Who's the god of that? Me. Well, I'd say Atlas, you know, because we're at the Atlas station. I guess the Atlas just did that. Done and dusted. And we've got the star seed. We're one step closer to getting the remembrance, people. You need the star seed. You need also the Heart of the Sun, I believe, to craft the remembrance. So hopefully that's all locked in now. We can install the star seed in our technology slot, it says there, peeps. So yes, I'm going to be installicating that. And then hopefully, once we get the remembrance, I can installicate that too. Righto, wrong menu. Yeah, I want to go into this one. And we need to install it in that exosuit. We've got a flashing square there. And where are you? Where the fudge are you in my technologies? Okay, and there it is. Starseed. And I've got all the ingredients. I need to do it right now. So put that in there. Tritium there. Gold in there. Boom. I've got the starseed. In my hand, I've got the starseed. In my hand, yes, brilliant. And I've just birthed a whole new universe, yes. This has been OP, isn't it? Okay, that escalated rather quickly. Right, well, let's get back to my ship. Let's fly on out and see what we've got to do. So it says there, the Purge, 10 of 16. I've been given 10 of the actual glyphs. I'm fairly sure I had 11 a minute ago. Has it just stepped one back to 10? What the fudge is going on there? All right, fine. Well, we're just going to carry on with the Purge, I guess. Hold on. Why is it still showing the Atlas path? I figured that would be done now. And interesting, very odd. Okay, well, either way, I've either got to reset the simulation or I've got to or get to the centre of the galaxy. And both seem to be the same thing on those missions, or kind of bridged together in a roundabout way. Who frickin' knows? But I think every time I warp, I'm going to get given another glyph. So maybe I need to warp another 6 times before I jump through the centre of the galaxy. But we'll see what comes first, shall we, people in the viewerverse?
Captain Steve, it does appear that the Atlas path may have just got stuck. You might want to focus on the Purge and get all 16 of the glyphs before you do anything else.
Righto, Exo, well that seems to be logical and acceptable advice, but look at this, it's just locked onto a black hole. Okay, fine, well we're just going to jump through the black hole, follow that and see what actually happens. So here we go, we're on our way, tally-ho! Brilliant. Talamon, Talaho. That's Exo's real name, is Talamon. But yes, I call him Exo because he's grafted to my exosuit, and Exo is just far easier to remember. I guess. Right, well, we're heading in through this black hole over here. Journey milestone. Accomplished. Brilliant. I guess that's because I've, warped 30 times. I know. I'm freaking epic. I'm freaking awesome. Right, well, I think I've hit that Galileo milestone now, people in the viewerverse. Right, well, we're heading into there, but I was just wondering whether I should move all of my tech out, because going through black holes sometimes breaks your tech. So let's repackage this. Let's just stick it into there for a second. Might have to reinstallocate it all in a bit if we have to jump towards the galactic centre. But yeah, just for now, I'm just going to go through this black hole because I don't want anything to bust. Alright, coolio, done and dusted. Let's head on through the black hole. Here we go, another data injection. Let's see if that moves to 11 now. Okay, so it was on 10 before. It's just jumped to 12. So it went back to 10, now it's jumped back to 12, so I guess it managed to catch up with itself. So maybe hitting up that Atlas station just sort of foobarred stuff? I have no idea what's going on, but everything seems to be out of whack. Okay, cool. Now we've arrived located in this new system. I've got to take out a load of freaking pirates. I can do that on my own time. You've seen me tangle with pirates before, so you know what? Power of editing, people in the viewerverse, and I'm jumping again. So, yes, awesome. Let's see what sort of glyph I've got now. I've done a couple of jumps, to be honest, people. I mean, you've seen me do one jump, you've seen me do a load. So fudge it. Let's see what we've got now. Let's see if we've got all 16 of the things. And is it going to pop up any second now? I'm just going to fly into the old station anyhow. But there we go, data sequence, awesome. Data injection, sequence received, source unknown. I'm figuring it's coming from the Atlas. Where else would it come from? Okay, well that just gave me 13 of 16 at the top, but at the bottom there you can see it says 12 of 16 at the bottom. I think things are broken. Is it a feature? Is it a bug? No one really knows. No one really knows. Heck no, they don't know. Right, okay, well, Exo, since I've been doing this Purge mission, I'm kind of thinking if it is... I don't know which one's broke. I don't know whether it's the Atlas one that's broke or whether it's the frickin' Purge one that's broke.
Captain Steve, it appears that you are right. It seems to be that the simulation itself is breaking down with the 16 minutes remaining. It could just be the corruption has corrupted the iteration and the simulation itself.
Well, okay, Exo. Well, I'm just going to soldier on. I'm just going to try my best at whatever we're trying to do and just do a couple more jumps and just see if it sorts itself out. So here we go. Let's just lock on to another destination. Hold on. Galactic Centre. We're getting close to the Galactic Centre. In fact, I think it's just one jump away at this point, Exo. Yeah, because look at that. I'm right into the centre of the frickin' verse. Okay. Well, I don't think I've got all 16 of the glyphs, but then they seem to be completely glitched up and ballsed up, so who Who frickin' knows? Okay, well, here we go. Let's do one more jump. Here we go. And yes, that seems to be the galactic center. And we're off. No, we're not. Hyperdrive has no fuel. And talking of hyperdrive, I was checking the stations to see if I could get some more modules so I could increase my jump range. No such luck. Right, it's now 100% fully charged. I'm going to take all this tech out because if we are jumping through the actual system center, I've got a funny feeling that everything is going to break. I say a funny feeling. Exo freaking told me that everything's going to blink and break. So here we go. Let's jump into center. Let's try that one more time. And yeah, because the glyphs have gone all glyphed up, sod it. I'm just going to frickin' do it. And let's see what happens when we reach the upper side and galactic center. Holy fudge! I think I've only just gone and frickin' done it. Captain Steve, oh Captain. Right, okay, people out there in the viewers, it looks like I've arrived, located in a new galaxy called Hilbert. Yes, put that away. Right, okay, brilliant. Well, that went pretty well. Settlements, you say? Freighter fleet, you say? I already know about both of these. I've already owned a settlement and I've already got a frigate fleet. What the fudge was that all about? Okay, well, that was freaking weird. I was half expecting it to pop up with the remembrance seed, but no, we haven't quite done the purge, have we? Because, yeah, all my glyphs seem to be fudged to toffee. Righto. Okay, well, we couldn't do two birds with one stone. You know what? I'm going to chuck this into creative mode and I'm going to fix all my damaged stuff because everything's bloody busted. Okay, so here we go. Let's installicate that. I'm going to craft myself some more chromatic metals, lovely jubbly, and fixing all my tech.
Captain Steve, it does seem to be that every single piece of technology is now broken inside your starship, exosuit, and multi-tool. I don't recall it being this bad in previous iterations.
Well, it is handy-dandy then, Exo, isn't it, that we have this ability to change to creative mode so I can get everything fixated. I've now swapped it back into the relaxed difficulty setting, and I did craft myself a load of warp fuel, mainly because I'm thinking I might have to redo the purge, which means doing another 16 warps to get the 16 glyphs that I've already freaking got. But anyways, let's go and hit up this washing machine full of blood and see what it says. It says exactly the same thing that it said last time. Right, brilliant, awesome, great, fantastamondo. Righty-o then. Cool. Let's just jump into the ship, take to the stars, and let's see what's happening now. It still says I reached the centre of the galaxy for the Purge. Yet the Purge, I'm fairly sure I need to get all 16 glyphs, which I do have. No, I don't. I think I've got about 14 of them. I don't think I've got all 16 yet, because it went a little bit weird. Right, well, it appears that another Atlas station has just appeared on the old map. Alright, fine, we're going to jump in there then and we'll go and see whether this is the final Atlas interface. But if I see all those multiple pedestals, and I know that it's frickin' not, and it's going to try and birth me yet another new star. Yeah, so let's just fly on over and let's head on in. Let's just see what's inside of here. But I don't think this is right. This just doesn't feel right at all, Mr. Exo. No, it does not. Okay, coolio. Well, let's head on in. Let's have a quick look-see what we're going to see inside of here. It might be the case that I just fly in and fly straight back out again. But yep, let's go through this corridor of light. Hold on, we've got ourselves an incoming message. What's this? Okay, and I think this is going to be the deep mission again, isn't it? Okay, and I've got a data injection. Let's see if it comes up with a glyph image. No, it didn't come up with a glyph image, and yeah, and it's moved me on to a completely different mission now. Hold on, yes it has, 15 of 16. I've got 15 of 16 glyphs now, brilliant. Okay, it seems to be fixed, but then down in the bottom corner, look, 1 of 16. It's gone to 1 of 16, but 15 of 16 on the screen. Right, okay, fudge this. I'm going to have to fly out. I think I'm going to have to warp another 15 freaking times to make it think that I've got all 16 glyphs, even though I've got all 16 glyphs pretty much there. Well, I'm on 15 of 16. I just need one more, but I'm probably going to have to warp like, what, 17 times then, if maths serves me correctly. You at home probably get a better idea of what I've got to do than what I've got to blinking do. This is freaking not good. Okay, right, well, we're warping again, like we did last summer. Heck yes. Awesome. Luckily, I crafted all that additional warp freaking fuel while I had it in creative mode. Heck yes. Righto, and we've arrived located at the opposite side. And look at this, I'm getting hit up by freaking Artemis. Again, and it's the same sort of text. Again, I've already had all this conversation with Artemis, so everything seems to be completely foobarred. This 1616 corruption seems to be creeping into everything, and the iteration seems to be falling apart for me, people. So yeah, this is not great. Well, at least it's all captured inside of my log. I can send this episode over to the iteration creators, and hopefully they might be able to nail this one and get it ironed out. Okay, here we go. Data injection, source received, unknown. Okay, and are you going to give me the final glyph? It's on now 6 of 16. So I've done a couple of jumps, people. I've gone back inside of the Atlas station, and look at this. It's now asking that I birth a new star. It's still giving me the Pasugi stuff that it gave me last time. Let's see if it gives me the actual seed again. Let's birth a new star. Let's see if it gives me the same blueprint that I've already blinking got, people in the viewerverse. Then we do know that it's jolly fudged up. Yeah, it's like Groundhog Day. Yes, look, star seed. I already know it. Already got it bloody installed, mate. Yeah, look, it's there. I've got it. Okay, yeah, I can't craft a second one. That's just so freaking wrong. Okay, right, fine. Well, I guess we're going to be flying out, people. And I'm going to have to warp a load of other times just to sort of get it to move on. But this is proper blinking broken, peoples in the viewerverse. Okay, right, I don't know whether this is by my own doing. I mean, basically, I jumped through a couple of black holes. It got me to the centre before I got all the actual Atlas glyphs anyway. So this is pretty odd. Okay, right, is that the 16? There we go, 15 of 16. Let's just do one more jump and hopefully we're going to be good. But look, let me just to show you. If I go into the Atlas area, portal glyphs, I know all freaking 16 of them. I guess I do. So it is proper Groundhog Day. This is like proper deja vu times a million, and it's been really freaking annoying because, yeah, if I hadn't already gone through and understood the iteration and how this works, and if I didn't have EXO telling me what I needed to do, I'd be completely spannered right now, people.
Captain Steve, I don't think this is by design. This does seem to be some sort of corruption within inside of the iteration and simulation. It is probably a bug or a glitch within inside of the system.
Right, yeah. Well, I think we've managed to get a workaround for this glitch or bug, Mr. Exo. We seem to have located a portal now. So, heck yes, we've got all 16 glyphs. Twice. Without getting the images popping up on screen. Freaking weird. Okay, anyhow, we're heading towards this final portal interface, and I'm hoping this time it doesn't leave me swimming in space, because that was a proper brown trouser moment last time. I guess it was. Yeah, stumbling with my old words at the moment, people in the viewerverse. To be honest, this whole thing has sort of scrambled my freaking brain, and I can't wait for it to be over now, to be honest, because I've had to do everything almost twice. It's freaking annoying. Okay, right, let's head on down to here. Oh, great, approximate location. Yeah, the iteration must hear that I'm getting slightly frustrated, and it's like, how can we upset him some more? Yeah, we're giving the approximate location. Fudge off! Just give me the right blanket location. Okay, look, I can see the portal on the hill. Okay, I've redeemed. Yeah, that's a little bit better. At least I've got one up on the freaking system at last, because today has not been a good day. Heck no, it has not. Right, well, let's touch on down here. You know, heading towards the final furlongs of this iteration, this journey, should be a moment of, like, pure triumph and joy, but no, it's been a freaking, like, banging my head against the wall, and it's been freaking annoying. But at least you guys out there in the viewerverse, if you are looking at this, oh look, I'm still in creative mode. 2 up on the system. Right, okay, let's hit that up. At least you know. At least you know what to do if you find yourself in the same position as I. So if you just keep getting the injections and not getting any glyphs pop up, wait until it gets to 16 of 16 before you actually do anything else. And hopefully it's going to move on for you like it did for me here. I'm just going to pop it back into relax mode. I'm going to reactivate the portal, and hopefully that's going to sort of tie up the purge as well, people. 16, 16, 16 protocol, blah blah blah. Activate portal. Awesome. Activate commander. Chicka-pum-pum, chicka-pa-pa, activated, brilliant. Okay, well, hopefully I get my remembrance seed and I can get all my memories back, and we can jump back and, you know, get all my memories merged with the old Captain of the Steves. So here we go, let's go, chicka-pum, and I'm in. Heck yes, I am. And where have I arrived, Acated? Am I going to be swimming in space? No, I'm not. I'm on one of these planets with all these whirling and twirling and cog things. Righto, okay, right. Well, Exo said that there's one fauna upon these planets to be scanned. So if I can scan this fauna, I can get a zoology milestone. I have no idea what's going on in the bottom right corner there. Did you see that? It was like some sort of VR controls that were popping up in the right-hand corner. What's going on? That's freaking weird as fudge, isn't it? That is proper strange. And look, it says here, all creatures are extinct upon this planet. No, they're not. I can see one. I've just bloody scanned it. It's right there, mate. Okay, that's freaking weird. I have no idea what's... Okay, 16, 15, 14. Brilliant. Okay, coolio. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to have to do something to pass the time here. Righto, I'm going to kill these things. Take that, because you're extinct anyway, so it doesn't freaking matter. Yeah, you glitch in the freaking matrix. Take that, in the freaking face. You haven't got a face, have you? Just like an energy marble. Who knows? Okay, well, that's the 16 seconds over. Am I stuck here now? What the fudge? Well, my ship's not here, so that's me fudged, isn't it? I don't know whether I can call it in. Hold on, something's happening. We've been raptured, people. Raptured up to the freaking Atlas in the sky. Going on up to the Atlas in the sky. Okay, I don't really want to die, though. No. And there's no message bubbles here, either. There's no pedestals of light at the end there, is there? Hold on. Let's run on down and let's see. Come on down, the price is right. Okay, well, there's a pedestal-y type thing here. Let's interact with that then. Okay, hello there, Atlas. Brilliant. I'm going to cry out. Cool, because the other option is to leave. Right, cry out again then. We're just going to keep hitting this until it frickin' does something. Yeah, crying out for Atlas. Sorry, Artemis and Apollo. Yeah, want to cry out for Null as well. Heck yes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just cry out again. Brilliant. There we go. I'm all cried out. All cried out. Heck yes, I am. I've run out of tears. I've got nothing left in me. I'm frickin' dry, mate. Brilliant. Traveller. Here we go. Submit. Yeah, sod it. Let's just get this done. Come on, mate. I know that there's all 16 seconds remaining, or 16 minutes, or whatever. Does it actually matter? Time just seems to be something that doesn't exist inside of the simulation, people. Neither does sort of tangibility and sense anymore. Okay, done and dusted. Okay, well, it just vanished, Acated, and it looks like I just got myself a new title called The Last. Righto, well, hopefully this is the last time that I've got to interact with these pedestals. Hold on. These are different pedestals. There's not so many of them. It looks like I can make a choice. Oh, they're all different colours. There's a red one. I don't like red. I don't... green, yeah, nice. I suppose that's kind of nice. Oh, I like this blue one. Let's have a look at that one. What's that? Frozen? No, fudge that. No, I'm not... I don't like frozen freaking planets for a start. We're just going to hit up the freaking green one, mate. Let's do the green one. Hopefully it's green for sort of like creation. Hopefully we're going to see more forests or something. Who knows? Righto, that's my choice. I'm sticking with it. Okay, done, dilly, and done. And what have we got now? Okay, the same sequence that you saw earlier. You know what? I'm going to speed this up for you people in the viewerverse. Right, well, even at 8 times the speed, that's 16 seconds of your life you're not getting back, people in the viewerverse. Awesome! Okay, well, that was the second time we've seen that in one episode. And yes, we've got settlements and frickin' frigate missions popping up again, even though we already know about that. Okay, right, okay, so cool. Now I've got to fix everything again. I'm going to just chuck this straight back into frickin' creative mode and do all of that. And we've got our remembrance. We can craft the remembrance, people. I can finally get back my memories and re-merge into my separate iteration, but first I've got to go and fix all of this freaking stuff, haven't I? Okay, well, can I craft it though? Can I craft it? I can't see it there. Why is it not in my freaking menu? It's not in this menu either. What the fudge is going on with my remembrance? Hold on. I think it's me. I think it's me just being silly. Maybe I just need to go to page 1. Okay, right, okay, fine. Let's just come out of there. Let's go back into technology. Let's go to page 1. So right over at the... because at the moment I think I'm just on install tech. Yes, let's go over to the side there. I don't know why it put me on the last freaking tab. There we go, remembrance, there it is. It's in. Freaking great. Lovely jobs. Awesome. Right, so I need to fix all this stuff. So I'm just going to pop it into creative mode, get everything fixed. And I'm going to be flying up to the Nexus and hopefully interacting with that terminal where we put freaking Artemis and hopefully being able to merge my memory back together with my sibling. I say my sibling, it's me. It's just an echo of me. So here we go, install locations and lots of fixing to be done and to be had. Luckily inside of creative mode. I'll be flicking this back into relax mode before I go too far into the old Nexus. Righto, so rather than walk to my ship, I called my ship to me. Righto, let's jump on in and let's fly on up into the sky and into the Nexus. I've just created a save just in case. Excellent, eh? And yeah, let's go. Now, I haven't done the Outlaws quest line. I haven't done the Living Ship quest line. And I haven't done the Sunken sort of Dreams of the Deep quest line. But with the amount of freaking bugs and weirdness that I've encountered in this episode, I just really can't find myself. I can't find the energy in myself to do it. So here we go. Let's just jump in my ship, out of my ship. Now that it's back into relax mode. Let's go and hit this one up and hopefully remerge our consciousness with the real Captain Steve. And also, I figured since this is episode 16, it's kind of fitting, isn't it? Episode 16 of 16. Fits into the old frickins, you know, the lore and all that sort of shenanigans. So lovely jobs. Let's run up here and let's go and interact with the terminal where I put Artemis and merge our consciousness through a consciousness bridge through some sort of mind arc technology using my remembrance seed. Here we go. This is not canon, people. This is not going to work for you in your simulation. So here we go. Let's hit this up and let's see if we can break down the walls of reality. The boundary failure. Here it comes.
Captain Steve, reality has become the singularity. Your consciousness has been merged. Your now former self understands all the troubles and strife that you just persevered with inside of this journey.
Well, excellent. Yeah, brilliant. Well, yeah, it seems to have worked. Everything is back to normal. S-class of everything. Look at that. Freaking awesome. Heck yes. Yeah, so the whole reason behind doing this was just to see of those new to the iteration joining from update of Waypoint, what sort of shenanigans they would encounter or get up to. And I must say, it doesn't seem to be as joined up as what Hello Games suggested it to have been. I mean, yes, they said that Waypoint was to tie up and to polish up all the loose ends, but if anything, it seems to have made some pretty weird changes that make some, Well, you saw it for yourselves, people. Lots of bugs. But there you go, I'm back to my glorious self. Captain Steve, re-established, inside of the universe. Heck yes, people in the viewerverse. You know what? Let's have a little shindig. Let's have a celebrazione! Heck yes! So I'm down on the planet, and I want to say a massive, great big thank you for watching and spending some time with Captain Steve. Please share this playlist with other new players. That'd be freaking fantastamundo of you. Until next time, you've all been awesome. Heck yes, you have. Thank you for watching and all that sort of jazz. Well, people, that concludes my journey, doesn't it? I have got one of these adventures, though, where me and Exo go after a living ship. I put a link in the top right-hand corner so you guys can watch that in the viewerverse, but thank you again. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.